Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I am so excited. We got a party today with all four of us here. We have Deputy Chief Tyler Chandler, Rich Frankage, and also Taylor Givens. How are you guys doing today?
Doing good.
We're good. I'm good. I'm chatting in the background. Taylor's bored because no one's in the office with her at the investigative house. We're talking about Rich's hair. Rich's hair looks good today.
He's got the swoop going on.
Yeah, we're trying to convince him because his bangs go in front of his hair. We're trying to convince him to put some powder, some spray in it, maybe flipping it back a little bit. Maybe next slide. Yeah,
I think it'll be a good look. I'll be waiting for it, Rich. But
it'll show too much more of the gray.
Yeah. But you have some stats and weather for us, right?
I do. So getting right into our weekly stats for January 18th to January the 24th. If I click on it, there we go. 727 police calls, 111 fire calls, 12 crime reports, 62 arrest charges, 319 traffic stops, 111 citations, 30 non-injury crashes, and 0 injury crashes. Crash numbers on the non-injury side were up a little bit, but no injury crashes noted this week. So kind of a trade-off there.
Yeah, that's good. And I guess part of this was part of the snow stuff, right? Because it's from the stats are from Thursday of last week to this Thursday. So
correct.
Still good to see 0 injury crashes. That's awesome to see. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
And into the crime reports this week: 6 property damage, 4 theft, and a couple, one each of family disturbance and fraud. And on the arrest charges, numbers overall were a little bit down this week, again, accounting for the snow last week, but still some good proactive numbers. Driving on suspended or revoked DLs at 14, simple possession of drugs at 11, 6 warrants, 5 possession of drug paraphernalia, some DUIs, and you see the rest going on down the list there. Had 1 evading and a shoplifting in there as well.
It's hard to shoplift in all the snow and ice, I think.
Yeah. I think that's what kind of kept it down this week.
Right. Normally we have a little bit more. Still surprised to see all the driving suspended and revoked folks out driving in that snow and ice, but hey, it happens.
Yep. And on the neighborhood and school zone enforcement, Nighthawk Lane, Page Drive, Kilkenny Way, Providence neighborhoods, Baird Farms, Normandy Drive, Eagle Trace, Karen Drive, and Willoughby Station. 123 stops, 62 citations, and 2 arrests. Some good numbers there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And on to the Guardian Shield program. Top 3 stats that everybody really likes. There's stolen cars at 174, stolen plates at 70, and wanted persons at 116 since the program has been in place.
Very cool. Wow. Great system. We use it all the time to investigate crime that occurs, but also prevent crime by stopping these criminal element vehicles that enter our community. It alerts us. Our officers are then able to find the vehicle and make a stop and hopefully an arrest out of that. Man, 116 wanted people, 174 stolen cars since the system has been operational. We're grateful for Guardian Shield and also all the support our community gives for that license plate reader program.
That's what I got for you on stats this week.
Great.
Give me just a second. So here's our radar. At the moment, the radar is nice and clear. We are a little bit overcast. I'm sorry I didn't have the second part of the radar, the weather set up yet. That was my fault.
No worries. We can let Taylor. Taylor, you have some, while he works on that, you have some good crime prevention message we need to get out, right?
Yeah, I do. So this is something that us in investigations have kind of seen an influx in lately. So I feel like it was very important to talk about it. I actually got this graphic from NECMEC, which is the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. They have a lot of great resources for how you can keep your children safe and also prevent them from becoming a victim to a crime like this. So if you're not familiar, sextortion is an online exploitation crime directed towards children in which coercion or blackmail is used. So typically what they're going to do is they're going to acquire sexual content, engage in sex, or obtain money. And so when they obtain this material, they will then tell the victim, hey, I'm going to blast this or send this out to your family, your friends, your school, if you don't pay me X amount of money. And what a lot of kids are doing is they are actually going through and paying that money. And so it's really doing this because they're not using real phone numbers, they're not using real bank accounts. A lot of it's going through cryptocurrency, or just bank accounts that aren't connected to a real person. So what you can do to prevent this is just talking to your child about sextortion and sending graphic photos. Remind them not to create requests, share images. 5 out of 6 children report that they haven't shared a nude image, but more than likely they have. 1 in 4 victims of sextortion were 13 or younger when they were actually threatened. And a lot of the time, these perpetrators are grown adults. So that's another thing to mention as well, is that it's not usually kid to kid. It's always typically an adult that's targeting a child. If there is a case where you feel like your child might be involved in something like this, always feel free to call the police department, and we're more than happy to investigate and look into that. Just to go over some stats here, 1 in 6 youth surveyed between the ages of 9 and 17 have shared a nude image. So 1 in 6 is a lot. 50% of kids who shared didn't care if they knew the recipient in real life. Maybe they think, I don't know this person, it's never going to get to my family, but unfortunately that's not the case. And we've actually seen that here in Mount Juliet, where stuff like this does occur. 41% of those who have shared also sent images to people they believed to be adults. So they knew that they were adult and they still were sending it. 60% knew the perpetrator, 51% did not report the incidents to family or friends, probably because they were scared and they didn't want to get in trouble. And then only 13% of those reported incidents to law enforcement. So I really just wanted to share this information with parents or even teenagers themselves to just remind kids, don't take those explicit photos, don't send them. And if you ever have someone reaching out to you, or you have sent someone the photos and they are requesting money, always reach out to an adult you feel safe with and law enforcement. So just wanted to share that. The hashtag says start the conversation. So that's always a good hashtag to keep in mind when you are talking to your children about it. And then on the screen, you can also see helpful resources. Like I said, NECMEC, or the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, has a lot of great resources on anything that has to do with your child and keeping them safe. So just wanted to talk about that so we can hopefully prevent this from happening in the future.
Yeah, great information, Taylor. That's just something we have to continue to get out, especially to parents, is to be aware that this does occur and you want to be involved in your child's life and know what they're accessing on their phone, on their gaming systems, on the internet, on the computer. All this can be accessed in many different ways. Basically, if that device has access to the internet and there is an opportunity for conversations to go back and forth, it could be a platform where this could occur. And we have seen victims in our community, and we always do everything we can to help these victims in our community. But typically what happens is the suspects end up being from out of the country, typically South Africa area, I believe, is where the main hub of suspects that involve themselves in this type of activity. It's a form of fraud. It's a serious crime, and it can really be hurtful to the child and the family. And the best way to prevent it is to educate people about it so they know it occurs, to prevent it from even happening, because holding those suspects accountable is very hard to do.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing, Taylor, that crime and prevention tip. Rich, did you get the weather pulled up by chance? Look at that.
Yeah, I got my forecast ready. Sorry about that, guys. A little technical glitch there at the beginning.
You're good.
No.
So our 7-day forecast coming up for the week. It's going to be a wet weekend, y'all. We're expecting some rain over the weekend. Temperatures are going to still be looking pretty good, though. We're not expecting the deep freeze again. I noticed my friend Kiney over there hollering at me about no more snow in the comments.
There she is.
But no more snow forthcoming anyway. We're still going to stay in the seasonal temperature range. We're back to our more normal temperatures right now. 40s and 50s during the day and 40s and 30s in the evening time. So we're back in the normal temp ranges. But through this weekend, we're going to be getting some rain, and it's going to start clearing up again early next week. So Not terrible this week, but at least it's not all that snow that everybody didn't like, except for me. So.
Yeah, I'm just glad to see a little bit of sunshine today, and it's near 60 degrees. That's very exciting.
Great outside today.
I'm okay with the rain as long as it's rain and not below 30 or down to -2, I think is what it got. And then mostly sunny Tuesday with a high of 55. That looks like some good weather too. So
yeah,
let's keep up rich. I'm with Connie. No snow.
We still didn't get my proper blizzard that I've been wanting though.
We don't want that, Rich.
Yeah, Sammy and I rode around.
Yeah, that snow last week has not happened in 30 years.
Right. Yeah,
true.
It's been, I think, since even records have been kept, the amount of snow that we got in a single time is like only 3 times. And I think the 4th time was when it happened. I could be off, but it's a very low number. But I do know it's been like 30 years since it's been that cold with that much snow. So, we're all wondering about why it took so long for the roads to clear. It's an event that we rarely see happening. And even an event like we had today would be a large event for even communities more north who get snow a lot, because they'll get snow throughout the year. But when it's super cold with a lot of snow, it really makes it hard to scrape off the road because it turns just to that ice that's just ran over multiple times before the plows are able to get on it, and it turns to ice, and you're basically scraping the roads off. So we'll not have that again this year.
Fingers crossed. What else you got, DC?
Well, just want to talk a little bit about our women's self-defense course. We are registering for that for the February dates. Just go to our website at mjpd.org to register. We have staff here, our female staff members and some of our male staff members who are trained to teach the curriculum for this women's self-defense course, and any age group can really participate. All the details are on our website at mjpd.org under the services section. But typically we see a lot of moms come with their daughters. We see a lot of even older moms come with their daughters. So it doesn't matter. I talked to a lady today. She was, I don't know, guessing she's probably in her 70s, and she said she was coming. So any age group can participate. We encourage any age group to participate. It's not all about doing defensive type moves, a lot of education involved, but then good, simple methods to defend yourself against an attack that anyone can do regardless of their size or physical ability. So really hope we have a good amount. It's always popular for the ladies that do participate, and they always give rave reviews about us having it. One thing with those 4 classes, you will need to attend all of them to complete the curriculum. So just be sure you can dedicate that time to those dates. If you can't this month, next month in February, then we'll always do these again. We do about 4 sessions throughout the year. And then also, I think we have a gift card to give away, don't we? Or not gift card, tickets.
We have tickets to give away, but we can talk about the census first, because that is so easy if you just fill out your name and your address. It's so easy to do the census. That's all you have to give is name and address. And then you can, that's how you fill out the census. And we will be giving a gift card away next week for the census. So technically we will be giving a gift card away. That's just next week for the census.
Next week. Got it.
We have a different giveaway today, though. We have 2 more tickets. So a set of tickets for a daddy and daughter that we can be giving away. Robert A., he was one of the recipients earlier, but there he is right there. He instead took a gift card to Panturos. So we have a set of tickets to be giving away to the daddy-daughter dance. And W. Chief, can you go ahead and call Connor? But while he's calling Connor, let's have somebody in the comments. If you can do a number between 1 and 9,813, whoever comments first, that's the number we'll go with. And then that will be who wins this set of tickets. So 1 and 9,813. That's the number.
Hey, Connor, we have a couple numbers coming in, and I know we always get a complaint about not having low numbers. How about we pick a low number?
I like the 45 that's on there.
Okay, we're going to pick 45 from Katie Workman.
Hey, Katie.
Hey, and we know Katie. She's
Yes.
the wife of Lieutenant Josh Workman, and Katie's a nurse and takes care of people just like her husband does, but just in a different setting. So we have a special heart for our nurses. They have a lot to deal with, just like police officers and firefighters and paramedics and those kind of in a public service type field. So 45, Connor, who do we got?
Alrighty, it looks like we've got Myron J.
Myron, how do you spell Myron?
M-Y-R-O-N.
M-Y-R-O-N, Myron J. All right, man. Thanks so much. They're going to get tickets to the daddy-daughter dance too, right?
Yeah, so you get a set of tickets, and you need to pick those tickets up at City Hall by Wednesday, or else it's going to go to somebody else, probably somebody on that wait list. So make sure you pick them up by Wednesday at City Hall. Myron J.
So Myron J, if you're listening, if you know a Myron J, let them know they have tickets available for them for the daddy-daughter dance. We will be reaching out to them, I guess, by mail.
Jennifer will be going. She is going to get with Connor and get Myron's address just to make sure that he would want to go.
Okay, cool. But
yeah,
Robert A, he did, when we dropped off or called him about the tickets, he's like, well, he doesn't have any grandkids or someone to take, and he got lucky enough with a Panteros gift card. So
yes,
we appreciate him, working through that.
But we're going to be giving away a couple things actually next week. So we're giving away that gift card for the census, but also how you were able to win those tickets for the daddy-daughter the dance is by going to shop local. So we'll be posting a photo later on, and you need to hold up that photo. If you go to a local store and at the checkout, take a picture holding up that picture, and we're going to be giving away a gift basket next week that has over $200 worth of stuff in it.
Awesome.
It's absolutely incredible. We did a live earlier with Jennifer Hamlin, and she was going through everything that's in that basket. There's a lot of stuff from a lot of different places. So make sure you take advantage of that. I'll post the photo whenever we get off this live, and you just have to hold up that photo at checkout of a local store and then post that photo of you in the comments on that photo. How many times can I say photo in one sentence? I hope you can understand that.
You got it. Yeah. Taylor already asked. We're not eligible.
I would love a gift basket.
Right. From a bunch of different businesses in our community. It's probably full of a lot of neat stuff.
Yeah.
And I heard Jennifer and what she was talking about with it. It's pretty neat. It's just awesome that our local business community does help the city out as well. And that's why we work so hard to also help them, because our businesses are the, bread and butter throughout Mount Juliet. They've been here before all the different larger businesses that we have. So we do what we can to support them, because it makes a town and a community unique, because all the different services that they offer and items that they offer. We got shirts last week.
Yes.
Sammy, they're pretty cool, that say, how are the roads? The Nippers Embroidery. And so we'll be modeling those shirts next time it snows, which is hopefully not anytime soon. We have to talk about the roads again. I'm sure you'll see Sam and I with our How Are the Roads shirts
next month.
Next month. Is that
Don't talk it into existence, Rich.
Yeah. We may have a new spot for administrative services manager soon. We're gonna boot Rich out if he brings more snow on us. Too funny. Rich, you have a shout out too, don't you?
I do have a shout out. Wanted to send a shout out to our friends over at Rise Up Rolls it's a small business, family-owned business out in Lebanon. She was nice enough to bring 4 18 mini roll packs over this morning for the whole team here, and man, they're yummy. So gang, if you get a chance to try Rise Up Rolls, she's on Facebook and Instagram and all over the social stuff. Check her out. Real good company. Great cinnamon rolls. So go check her out, and thank you to her and her family for bringing those by.
Yeah. And Rich, thanks for organizing that for us.
Yeah, I'm glad to do it.
Did you get one yet, Sammy? Did you try one yet?
I was going to right after this.
Okay, gotcha.
I haven't been in the building much today, so.
Taylor,
Taylor didn't get in either.
I did not get one. I have not been over there.
Okay. All right. Well, I think Rich tried each of them. I only tried 2. And the original was my favorite.
Cinnamon rolls are one of my favorite foods, so I'm excited to give it a
There's
try.
plenty, and they're great, all in the cafe. So
You can go cut one of all of them into 4 little pieces and share them with DC.
that's it. Y'all want to take questions?
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. I gotta, mention Lee here, our local MJ British import, and met Lee a couple times at different. We hope you're doing well, and let's see what else we got.
Lee, you could have seen W Chief Tyler Chandler eat a donut today.
Oh, I did eat a donut today. Probably you'll see later.
Coffee with a Cop was this morning. It was great.
Yeah, we had a good time. So we totally forgot to talk about Coffee with a Cop.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Seeing so many people come out. I love seeing there was these twins that were absolutely adorable talking to Chief Mullins. They were precious.
I couldn't find a spot to park there this morning.
There was a lot filled up. Greg with We Love MJPD, and Jennifer Hamlin with Hello Friends. And then Mickey with No Blizzard, moved from Michigan to get out of that kind of weather. Hey, that's it. And it's Tina Hudson Pillar saying we're awesome. I think we're only awesome because we have a new member to the team here, Sammy.
Y'all were doing awesome before me too.
Appreciate that. That's because we had Taylor. Taylor and Rich. And then Rich Connie would like you to bring her a cinnamon roll.
She can come down here and fetch one.
And Connie's son, he is in the police academy, and they're doing really well. It's good stuff, folks. If you have questions, type that in the comments. We can get to those. In the background, we got James Hambrick's song, Community Strong, playing, don't we?
Looks like Jennifer wants someone to save her a cinnamon roll.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I need Jennifer can come get you one.
Oh, gosh. Michael with a comment, just great job clearing the road so fast. I know they worked hard at it. They get, of course, anytime there's bad weather and roads, what about my road? Everyone thinks the road's important to them that they live on. What about this road or that road? And, they have a list of priority roads to get to and priority places, stuff like that. And they worked about as hard as they could. They had 6 different vehicles going, 12 staff members, working 24. Some sun peeking through and feeling good. Feeling good. What you got planned this weekend?
I don't have much planned. My aunt actually came in from out. Oh, did you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, sorry, your mic's cutting in and out a little bit. My aunt came in from out of town, so I think we're going to spend some time with her. She lives in Florida, so I think she brought the warm weather with her, which I'm very appreciative of.
Nice.
So,
thank you, Taylor's aunt.
Yeah, thank you.
Rich, what about you?
Well, at the moment, I don't have any plans, so I may end up coming out and working tomorrow for a little while.
Amy?
Tomorrow's my grandmother's 80th birthday. So happy early birthday to my grandmother.
Yeah, happy
cool.
early birthday.
Yeah.
80 years young.
Exactly.
Yeah. Good deal. I don't know what I have planned. It'll be probably a standard weekend for me. So You can relax. I had this weird, I think it's going around, but that weird congestion, sore throat stuff that's floating around everywhere. I had a bout of that and it got real bad through snow last week, and probably because I was out in the cold working. So
I actually saw where someone said that hospitals are filling up with a lot of flu and COVID and viruses right
Really?
now.
yeah,
I think
well,
it's spreading around.
yeah, absolutely. I know we have some people here at the office that have had it too. So. Well, awesome. We got anything else, Sammy? Or are we clear for the day?
I think we're clear for the day. I think we covered everything. Y'all feel like you covered everything?
Let's ask Jake.
Ask Jake. There he is.
There you go.
What's going on? Had my mic muted.
Yeah. Did we cover everything?
I believe we did.
Okay.
Awesome.
Can't think of anything else we got going on.
Okay. Cool.
I was ready. You like kept him up this time. I was ready for you to to change the screen on us again.
Right.
Look at Jake getting out there.
Jake, I bet you close it out for us.
All right. Well, you guys stay safe. Thanks for watching, and just reach out if you need us. We'll see you next week.
All right. Good deal. See everyone. Please be safe, and we'll see you soon.